China's flood of new electric cars cost 20% more to insure than fuel-powered cars, CNBC. While Chinese companies churn out new electric cars, local insurance firms think they're more expensive to cover. In China, new energy vehicles typically receive green license plates, which is often easier for residents to apply for versus the blue license plate of a traditional fuel-powered car. Beijing while +5664 Chars. Jimmy Kimmel returns to Brooklyn. Red Sox fans root for the Yankees and NY Subway Starts and OnlyFans. Jimmy Kimmel Live. After 3 years we finally make our triumphant return to the Brooklyn Academy of Music for a week of shows. Florida is bracing themselves for Hurricane Ian. Null. Stock futures rise after S&P 500. Dow close at lowest levels since 2020 CNBC. Futures were higher on Monday evening after another rough day for Wall Street. Stock futures were higher on Monday evening after the market started the week by continuing its dramatic September decline. S&P 500 futures gained 0.77% and Nasdaq 100 futures rose 0.89%. Those +1506 Chars. Frozen embryos tied to higher risk of pregnancy complications related to high blood pressure. Study suggests. CNN. Pregnancies from in vitro fertilization using frozen embryos appear to be linked to an increased risk of complications related to high blood pressure or hypertensive disorders, compared with when fresh embryos are used or when a pregnancy is conceived natura. Pregnancies from in vitro fertilization using frozen embryos appear to be linked to an increased risk of complications related to high blood pressure or hypertensive disorders, compared with when Fr. +5396 Chars. NASA's DART mission successfully slams into an asteroid. CNN. A NASA spacecraft deliberately crashed into a tiny asteroid on Monday. The collision between the DART spacecraft and the asteroid Dimorphos happened at 7:14 p.m. Eastern Time in humanity's first test of asteroid deflection technology. Sign up for CNN's Wonder Theory Science newsletter. Explore the universe with news on fascinating discoveries, scientific advancements and more. A NASA spacecraft has intentionally slammed into an AS +6119 Chars. Best quotes, funny moments and more from #NBA Media Day. NBA. Best quotes, funny moments and reactions from 2022 #NBA Media Day. Stay up to date on news, live scores and stats with the NBA app. https://app.link. nba.com/app22. Null. Cyberpunk 2077 dev reacts to game's popularity. GameSpot News. GameSpot. One of Cyberpunk 2077's developers has reacted to the game's rise in popularity and a solid date for E3 2023 has been officially announced. #gaming news #cyber. Null. Out of control. What the papers said about government handling of UK's sterling crisis. The Guardian. Front pages channel fears about Truss government's economic strategy after pound sinks to all-time low against the dollar. Newspapers' front pages channel fears about Truss government's economic strategy after pound sinks to all-time low against the dollar. Tuesday, the 27th of September 2022 to 11 British Summer Time. Turmoil in financial markets which saw T plus 2142 chars. Elvis Night Opening Number, Dancing with the Stars, Disney Plus Dancing with the Stars. Hashtag DWTS is now streaming live Mondays at 8 ET, 5 PT only on hashtag Disney Plus. For more updates, subscribe to Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, and National Geography. Null. NASA's DART spacecraft hits target asteroid in first planetary defense test, Reuters. NASA's DART spacecraft successfully slammed into a distant asteroid at hypersonic speed on Monday, in the world's first test of a planetary defense system, designed to prevent a potential doomsday meteorite collision with Earth. September 26, Reuters. NASA's DART spacecraft successfully slammed into a distant asteroid at hypersonic speed on Monday, in the world's first test of a planetary defense system, designed to prevent a PO. Plus 5870 chars. Flu season and COVID-19. Here's how to avoid infections this fall. KSL.com. Doctors believe this flu season might be a severe one in the US after Australia's season just ended, and with it took 300 lives and caused 1,700 hospitalizations. Estimated red time, 4 to 5 minutes. Salt Lake City doctors believe this flu season might be a severe one in the U.S. after Australia's season just ended and with it took 300 lives and caused 1,700 hospital. Plus 4516 chars. How to see Jupiter from the SF Bay Area on Monday night, SFGATE. It should be a striking sight. Jupiter will be the closest it's been to Earth in nearly 6 decades on Monday night, according to a news release from NASA, and there's a good chance you'll be able to see the fifth planet from the Sun. Plus 3359 chars. FMIA Week 3. Broncos coaching experiment pays off. Dolphins Win Beast Game. And what we learned about the NFL in September. Pro Football Talk, NBC Sports. So here came the first big test in the grand Nathaniel Hackett experiment. With 12:48 to play in the fourth quarter Sunday night against San Francisco, the Niners led 10-5. Denver QB Russell Wilson, needing 7 yards for a first down, scrambled for what app? So here came the first big test in the grand Nathaniel Hackett experiment. With 12:48 to play in the fourth quarter Sunday night against San Francisco, the Niners led 10-5. Denver QB Russell Wilson, plus 58277 chars. How are you feeling about the future of Halo? IGN and its community discuss the future of the Halo franchise. Though once the talk amongst FPS fans, Halo's popularity over the years has wavered even amongst the most dedicated fans. From its inception, it helped push the FPS genre forward on home consoles and plus 1967 chars. Analysts are bullish on Nvidia again after it unveils new products, CNBC. Both Citi and JP Morgan love the stock, giving it serious upside potential. Null. Kim Kardashian reveals she's not interested in dating after her split from Pete Davidson, Fox News. Kim Kardashian reveals she isn't looking for a new boyfriend after her breakup with Pete Davidson. The couple broke up in August after 9 months of dating. Kim Kardashian recently revealed she is not looking to enter a new relationship anytime soon. A month after her breakup with former Saturday Night Live comedian Pete Davidson. During an appearance, +3648 Chars. Interamerican Development Bank votes out President Mauricio Claver-Carone. The Washington Post. People familiar with the process said the ouster was the result of a well-publicized investigation into improper actions Mauricio Claver-Carone while at the helm of the organization. The Interamerican Development Bank, the hemisphere's premier international lending institution, voted Monday to fire its president. Mauricio Claver-Carone was terminated following a unanimous recom. +3981 Chars. Long-term memory's a matter of order, not just repetition. Neuroscience News. The formation of long-term memory relies on intrinsic neurological learning processes and the repetition of events. Summary. The formation of long-term memory relies on intrinsic neurological learning processes and the repetition of events. Source. NYU. Long-term memories rely on both the repetition of events and +6674 Chars. Media briefing. NASA's SpaceX Crew-5 Flight Readiness Review. September 26, 2022. NASA video null. Tampa Bay Buccaneers relocating to South Florida ahead of Hurricane Ian. Will hold practices at Miami Dolphins facility. ESPN. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers will relocate to South Florida on Tuesday in advance of Hurricane Ian and will spend the week practicing at the Miami Dolphins training complex, Tampa, Fla. With Hurricane Ian set to move over Florida's west coast Wednesday into Thursday. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers will be temporarily relocating to South Florida. The team announced Monday Ev. +1936 Chars. This deluxe Steam Deck kickstand makes a huge difference. Kotaku. I never would have guessed how much a detachable kickstand could improve the deck. While the Steam Deck, Valve's souped-up mini PC, offers a wealth of gaming experiences in a portable format, the lack of a kickstand has been a sore spot. Enter the DeckMate, a simple, plastic bracket, +7865 Chars. Costco CFO reveals whether historic inflation will raise price of hot dog and soda combo. Fox Business. Costco CFOs at a recent earnings call revealed the fate of the company's infamous hot dog and soda $1.50 combo in the face of record high inflation. Costco CFO Richard Galanti revealed last Thursday that its famous hot dog and soda combo deal of $1.50 will remain in place despite record high inflation. At an earnings call, Galanti said the professor, +2019 Chars. Irina Shayk and Bella Hadid look edgy at Burberry catwalk show after party during London Fashion Week. Daily Mail. Irina Shayk and Bella Hadid donned edgy ensembles as they attended the Burberry Spring/Summer 2023 show after party at the 22 during London Fashion Week on Monday. Irina Shayk and Bella Hadid donned edgy ensembles as they attended the Burberry Spring/Summer 2023 catwalk show after party at the 22 during London Fashion Week on Monday. Russian supermodel. Plus 6911 Chars. Vladimir Putin grants former NSA contractor Edward Snowden Russian citizenship. CNN. Russian President Vladimir Putin has granted former NSA contractor Edward Snowden Russian citizenship. According to an official decree published on the Russian government portal Monday. Russian President Vladimir Putin has granted former NSA contractor Edward Snowden Russian citizenship. According to an official decree published on the Russian government portal Monday. Snowden is a plus 1778 Chars. 8 muscle-building foods to eat instead of protein shakes. CNET. These foods contain all the nutrients you need for muscle growth, including protein. You won't be surprised to learn that protein plays a key role in supporting muscle growth. This collection of amino acids makes up a large portion of our muscle and organ tissues. It's an essential P. Plus 6231 Chars. New baby island appears in Pacific Ocean after volcano eruption. New York Post. A new baby island has been spotted in the middle of the ocean hours after an underwater volcano erupted not far from Australia. A new baby island has been spotted in the middle of the ocean hours after an underwater volcano erupted not far from Australia. Earlier this month, the underwater Home Reef volcano found in the Cent. Plus 2183 Chars. Bucs Todd Bowles addresses Aaron Rodgers's Jumbotron comments. Sports Illustrated. The Packers star said he passed information along to his teammates based on something he saw at Sunday's game at Raymond James Stadium. The Buccaneers fell to the Packers 14-12 at home on Sunday after coming up short on a 2-point conversion attempt that could have forced overtime with 14 seconds remaining in the game. The Converser. Plus 1584 Chars. Maybe Pixel Watch bezels aren't so bad. Droid Life. The teaser of the Pixel Watch's design from Google that went up last week certainly got some of us excited. It's obvious that Google has spent a lot of time fine-tuning the look of its first smartwatch to give it a unique yet premium style. By no means does the teaser of the Pixel Watch's design from Google that went up last week certainly got some of us excited. It's obvious that Google has spent a lot of time fine-tuning the look of its first smartwatch. Plus 1226 Chars.